Hello, this is the basic circuit I've built for a very simple calculator. It doesn't extend too much further. I've had to turn the fog levels to the highest just because the screen recorder that I'm using is really slowing my computer down at the moment. Now the large wooden structures act as my exclusive OR gates, the raised sand act as my AND gates, and the cobblestone arches just prevent cross wiring. I always like to keep things clear in my head as to what's going, so I planned it out on paper and then just mapped it out with the sand so that I can always keep a clear eye on what's going where. So we'll have a look at this in action. This is kind of my temporary control bay. I've got two switches on the left which are one of my inputs, and two switches on the right that act as my second input, and the three sand columns you'll see to the far left are my output. Okay, so I'll toggle one of these switches on. I'll make the second input have a binary value of 1. And we should see now that that 1 comes through to the output. There we are. So we'll do a couple of simple calculations just to check it's all working. I'll make my other input equal 1. So this should give us an output of 2. And there we are. If I reverse these switches, we now have 2 on this side and still the 1 from the other side. So 2 plus 1 should be 3. And there we have the binary for 3. I now have 3 on the left, 1 on the right, so that should be 4. And there we have 4. And finally, I'll just toggle it so that all the switches are on. So all switches are on, so that's 3 plus 3. And there we have 110 representing an output of 6, so the calculator's working fine. Just have a quick look at the circuitry from ground level. So yes, I use the sand on the ground, it just keeps everything quite clear. Over to the left you'll see some strange structures going on. What I'm actually developing to the left is a small processor that will allow me to have a digital kind of readout of the output rather than having to read binary, and I'll maybe work on a decimal input as well. That'll probably require quite a bit of time and space, so that's kind of the next project that's currently under construction. Okay, thank you for watching, hope you're inspired.